if you give joy to other people, definitely get joy back in return. And that is exactly what we do on Garden City Rendezvous. It's Saturday morning and it's a friendly weather out here, and that is why I am starting my Saturday in high notes of expectations. I'm very happy. And Garden City Rendezvous, like we always bring to you, brings life, sparks, glamour, and you name it. Like I said again, Saturday morning is a true reflection of the rest of the week gone by. That is why I love to start my morning and my week in high notes of expectation. Well, this morning we are going to be bringing to you lots of exciting packages that will spark up your morning. Of course, today we are going to be reflecting on the Cerebral Palsy Day with the team Together We Are Stronger, and definitely we remain stronger and indivisible, just like it falls in line with the team of Nigeria at 63. Well, on the 6th of October, in a certain year, a bouncing baby girl was born in Emuha local government area. Never or little did they know as at that time that this bouncing baby girl will become a media personality with us here in the NTA. And I'm talking about no other person than Blessing OT. He didn't see that coming. Your birthday was just a few days back, and it's still very much alive here with me because I know I enjoyed the cake, the dances, the glamour, the appreciations, and every other thing. So
you can see, I didn't see that coming, Francis. It got me on the spot there, Yeah, it was my baby, and you know what? I just give God glory that I'm +1, And I'm looking forward to better days ahead.
Okay.
Thank you for that wonderful wish.
I like your style, your beauty, your combination, your colors and everything, and especially your nails. Please, can you flaunt them?
Oh.
Because today we are also going to be reflecting and talking about nails.
Sure.
Okay, bless you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Francis. Hello, everyone there. Thank you for joining us today on Garden City Rendezvous. Like Francis clearly stated, it promises to be an amazing, exciting, and of course, interesting time. Today on the program, as always, we urge you, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy this ride together. As you all know, my name is Blessing OT, and of course, it gives me great pleasure to be sharing this Saturday morning with you. All right, for starters, you know how we do it. We'll begin the show.
Okay.
Love you.
Like you say, definitely. To kickstart our morning, like you said, we are going to bring this very exciting and inspirational as well as motivational musical video titled Carry Me by Pastor Vincent Elijah.
Let's enjoy it.
Enjoy.
Hear my cry, Lord, attend to my tears. Oh, Father, don't let me fall, don't let me down.
I cannot help myself. Jesus.
If you leave me, I will surely die. Let your power fall, let your mercy fall. Oh, I cannot help myself. Oh, can you lift the voice?
All right.
Excellent. Really inspirational music there.
I see you nodding your head, you know, as if you've been carried away from the studio.
Actually carried away, but not from the studio. Okay, it's your own turn now to give it to me. Well, when you listen to good music, it has a way of taking you to a different realm, you know, especially when the message speaks something very positive. When the message takes you to this point where you reflect on your life and energizes you or even motivates you for greater things ahead. So that's how that music there really played out. I was carried away, but not from the studio.
Well, thank God we know that you was. Thank God I know that you are still with me in the studio.
Yeah, definitely.
all right, okay. All right, to take us further now, that's a musical video you just watched. We have the artist with us in the studio. So join us as we make welcome Pastor Vincent Elijah. We're glad to have you in the studio.
Thank you,
Pastor Vincent.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Permit me to call you Pastor Vinci. Because I have a friend here, he's actually Vincent, but I prefer to call him Vinci.
Okay.
You know, so you're welcome to us.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have you in the studio.
Thank you, ma'am.
So how you doing?
I'm very fine. Thank God.
I can see that you're very fine. Now, let's talk music. Carry Me, you know, that's what we just watched now.
Yes.
Tell us, how long have you been doing music?
Okay, I began music at the age of 15, but I don't see it to be official year of my stepping into the industry.
Yeah.
I released my first album in the year 2012. So I see 2012 to be my official year of stepping into the industry. So that is, it should be from that year to this year, that should be 10 to 11 years I've been into the industry.
Okay. When you spoke about music, that was in general. And I know you're a pastor. You say you started music at 15.
Yes.
As at then and now, where is your concentration just the gospel or inspirational music? What kind of genre do you really do? Is it just the gospel?
I do gospel.
Okay.
I do gospel music, yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so let's talk about how many albums do you have, and of course, how many tracks? Tell us.
Okay, in that 2012, I did my first album titled I Am Loyal to Your Government. That's for God. And then in 2016, I did another album titled Idima.
Okay.
And in 2021, that's last year, I did another album entitled Thy Kingdom Come.
Okay. So you've been in the industry for quite a while.
Yes,
you know,
yes, sir. Yes,
and you reside here in Port Harcourt, incidentally.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So how has the Port Harcourt people or environment really perceived or accepted your music? How has it penetrated deep, and what are the successes recorded?
For me, I see impact as a success.
Okay.
I've been able, by the special grace of God, to impact our society, and they accept what I do. I do, especially my environment, because I do more of revival songs. If you listen to the song, it has to do with revival, stirring up the souls of men. So my music is accepted in my environment.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk. How do you get your inspirations? You know, you write your songs yourself. How do you get your inspirations?
Okay, I play keyboard. By the special grace of God, I'm a multi-instrumentalist. Like you see the instruments I played there.
Yeah, we saw it.
So when I get my inspiration more when I'm praying. So when I lay my on my keyboard, I'm just be playing anything before I'll get sound, and then I will connect to it. I'll create something from the sound I'm hearing. So from prayer to worship with the keyboard, I'll get something from it. So that's how I get my inspirations.
So let's also look at how you have been able to use your message, you know, to impact positively, you know, amongst, you know, the youth, amongst the male folk, Let's just, how have you been able to actually use your music to create an impact?
Okay. I'm a founder of a music foundation called Born to Praise Music Foundation. So every Sunday I teach music. Based on who I am, being a multi-instrumentalist, I've been able to train other people into the field. And so they are now teachers. So I came up with a foundation called Born to Praise Music Foundation. So I teach young people music, voice training, all kinds of whatever, anything that calls music, I do that. So by the special grace of God, I know musically I've raised people who are doing well right now in the city of Port Harcourt through my impact, teaching them instruments. Some of them can play keyboard now, some of them can sing well now, compose songs. I also teach my student how to compose songs. Yeah, so they are good right now. So I've been able to impact life there. Every Sundays we meet and I teach them all kinds of musical instruments and all that. So that's where my impact is coming from.
I know you watched your video there, which is I score it I think 9900% to me, and you are here with us live in the studio.
Yes, sir.
So let's do us this opportunity to make us feel your pulse more. If there's any freestyle or any song you want to throw out.
Okay, I'll just do a song that is familiar to everybody. You are worthy to be praised. You are worthy to be praised, my Redeemer. You are worthy to be praised, my Comforter. You are worthy to be praised. You are worthy to be praised. You are worthy to be praised, my helper. You are worthy to be praised, my helper. You are worthy to be praised.
Wow. That's a very common song, but your delivery, the way you delivered yours was totally different. You know, when you started, I wanted to sing along with you, but I got lost, so I had to pause at some point. When I said, what dimension is this? Our pastor taking it to? That's amazing.
Okay, so let's talk about challenges and of course where you see yourself in the next 10, 20 years to come.
Okay. By the special grace of God, I'm seeing myself becoming a global figure in the nearest future, in a few years' time. Yes, and some of the challenges I know I've faced in the ministry, it has to do with media strategy. Because I came to discover that finances is a problem in the industry. Having money to push your music here and there is a problem, but God is helping us. And amongst us, I discovered that we are not united. We tend to be friendly when we see ourselves, but behind the scene, we are not that connected. So I think it's a challenge, which I want to use this medium to say that it's good that music ministers comes together so that we can, because the Bible says when the people of God were building the temple, it was their communism, it was their togetherness that helped them ascend and build the walls of Babel. So I urge every music minister, let that challenge come to an end. Let us be united, and I think with unity we can take gospel to places. Yes, sir.
I quite like that. I also know that there are a lot of young ones out there that are watching at the moment, and here you are, you've done music for 10 years plus now, and you are striving. Even if you're not there, you're making effort to get there. What advice would you actually want to share, and word of encouragement to those who are wanting to start but don't know how to go about it?
Okay, for me, I would say that every music minister should live a life of prayer, because for me, I see prayer to be the engine room of everything. Prayer will give birth to the spirit of discipline, consistency, focus. It will help a man to synchronize his spirit to the spirit of God. And then prayer, for me, I get inspiration from when I'm praying. So every music minister should live a life of prayer. It will help that music minister to ascend very high. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Now just a quick one.
Okay.
Now you are a musician, no doubt. Also you do gospel as your genre.
Yes.
But talking about music in general, we talk about content, which seems to be a problem today in our society. So what message would you like to put out there to other musicians in terms of content delivery?
Now, before content can be accepted, I think creativity must be found or must be put in place, because before your work will be accepted in a wider society, that creativity must be there. So I think that we should go for more inspiration. We should go for more creativity. It's that creativity that will allow our society to receive what we want to deliver to them.
All right, what a way to rest the conversation. On that note, we'd like to say thank you very much to Pastor Vincent Elijah for coming on Garden City Rendezvous. We look forward to seeing more of your work. Out there.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Francis.
Okay, up next, now talking about democracy and Nigeria 63. People always say how far, how well. There has been this general consensus that democracy is crippling in Nigeria and maybe other African countries. But to some people, this may differ somehow. So, like we always do in the Nigerian Television Authority, we always give opportunities for people to speak about what they feel, their perception about Nigeria and 63. And this time around, we are focusing on a local government chairman. He's Barrister Erastus Charles Awotu, who is going to be talking on the progress Nigeria has made at 63, and is also going to be reflecting on his achievements in 100 days in office. So let's play that out.
The age of a nation to the age of an individual in terms of working and retiring is when people say Nigeria is 63 and they should have retired. For me, it's not quite the same. The country at 63 has done not so well, but we've achieved a lot in terms of where we were and where we are now. We'll talk about insecurity, we'll talk about education, and a lot of other areas where they say, yes, we did better in the past in agriculture in terms of providing food. But when you compare the population before now and the population today, the government today has so much more and is still able to handle than in the past. You remember in the past when graduates were sought after to come and work, but now graduates look for jobs because of the population we have. Because improving the country, improving the system involves a lot of sacrifices, and people are not, in the nature of human beings, are not very willing to make those sacrifices. Sometimes you compel them to make the sacrifices. So it's taking the good by the hand in terms of removing subsidy. Yes, people say it was hasty. But there can be no better time to take such a decision. It's for all of us now to buckle up and make sure that the sacrifices we are going to be making yields the desired effects. Because if the step is not taken, then we will remain in that kind of situation without hope for improvement. All of the people will be involved in governance, in terms of holding us and those who are in positions responsible and accountable for the funds we receive, so that these funds will go directly to solving our problems, will go directly to improving our lives. So this is what I expect Nigerians to look out for. Yes, we talked about I can mention some areas of improvement readily. You know, when we came, started this democracy in 1999, and you know what happened in the Senate and in the House of Rep. It was like every 2 weeks there was change of leadership. But we've gone past that stage now, and leadership at the House of Rep, leadership at the Senate is stabilized. If you corrupt the judiciary today, tomorrow he might not be in position, and then somebody will corrupt the judiciary, and you don't know what you will lose. You don't know what your community will lose out of that. So it's always good to give your best and then hope for the best as far as this country is concerned. Giving the message to say that everybody first, the people who are being led should be able to say, our leaders, what are you doing in this regard? What are you doing be able to hold people accountable. Then if you're leading, you have to lead with everything that God has imbued in you. Like I said, if you don't lead well, tomorrow you'll be a victim of that ill leadership. There are no two ways about it. So it's for all Nigerians to believe that the country will keep improving. Even in the face of this difficulty, it's for all of us to buckle up and do what is right and make the necessary sacrifices for us to grow, for our children to be better than what we are today. Some damages due to flash flood in the area where Andon is. The major problem is flash flooding and the ocean surge. Last year, so we experienced it. And this year, we are hoping for the best. But so far, due to the early warnings, which was sent out by the meteorological agency, the government of River State woke up very early and started taking action, set up a state flood committee, and they instructed the local governments as well, and actually monitored what the local governments are doing. First, when we talk about internal roads, we first talk about the arterial roads, the connecting roads. Ours is not a very urban local government where traffic is an issue. We have a very, very crucial and serious road, which is the Unity Road, to connect us to make sure that our people can go home with ease, like the other local government. And serious efforts is being put to see that this road is completed. And you say, a lot of roads have been constructed and the governor is still constructing roads. But the issue of traffic, I want to say 60% is due to the attitude of road users, and it could be reduced further if that human element of indiscipline is taken away. So everybody is cooperating with these agencies, passing information through my office, sometimes directly. We share ideas regularly and we hold meetings on what to do at every point in time, on every given situation. So this has contributed very, very significantly to the maintenance of law and order within and the local government. And in an effort, we will continue to support, we will keep trying all we can to provide the necessary support to the security agencies. Well, the fact of education or the importance of education cannot be emphasized, and as a council, we hold that as a high priority area for the advancement of our people. We've made several efforts in supporting our children, for example, who are going to law school, those who are in university that study French, going abroad for their 1 year internship, and at the primary and the secondary level, we have had, because of the paucity or shortage of manpower, teachers, we've had to recruit teachers, adult teachers, which we, at the moment, we have over 40 of them, which we deployed, or we have deployed to several secondary and primary schools to help us to fill in the gap while we wait for the employment by relevant agencies. It's a crucial area. Even in terms of infrastructure, is an area where we've also been supporting the various institutions to make sure that there is a comfortable learning environment, at least basically. So these are all the efforts that we've been putting together to ensure that Andoni doesn't lag behind in the coming age in terms of education. When we came in, we had to settle the kind of insecurity that we had in the place, court wars and all that, and brought everything under control by God's grace. And of course, after that, we stopped employment. We had to gather some of the youths and put them together and provided television sets, generators, DSTV with the subscription to enable them to set up viewing centers where they can also raise some kind of living, and then also to distract the youth from unholy acts. That's the work for is a way of empowerment. We have also several times invited widows to support them.
Glad to know that you're still there. If you're just joining us, the program is Garden City Rendezvous, and we're reaching you live from the studio of NTA Pole Archive Network Center. So far, so good. Of course, that was the local government chairman of Andoni, talking to us about what he has been able to accomplish for 100 days in office, and we say kudos and keep doing the good work. Okay, back here now, we shall be talking, cerebral palsy. Remember that 6th of every year is set aside to mark this day, to create awareness that we have this kind of people amongst us, and of course to see how we can continue to support and encourage them so that at the end of the day they'll be able to live a fulfilled and normal life. Now today, to mark this day, now we have someone who I will say has continued to overcome whatever it is that is affecting her to be a better person, and here she is with us to share her story and of course to encourage you there. All right, so join us as we make welcome Joy Ijoma Davis. We're glad to have you in the studio.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you, Joy.
Thank you.
So Joy, how you doing? I'm
well. I'm fine.
I can see that you're fine. You're smiling. Okay, so share with us, Joy. You were talking cerebral palsy, and of course the day is at 6th
of October.
Yes, it's set aside to mark this day.
Yeah.
So far, so good. How has it been for you? Let's start from there.
Well, it's been a roller coaster ride for me. Having a physical disability in Nigeria is not easy, but God has been helping me, see me through.
God has been helping you. Yeah. Now, tell us, how old are you, Joy? Let's hear from you. I'm putting her on the spot now. You can see she's smiling. But this is just how to know, to re-echo and re-emphasize, how you have hung on and where you are at the moment.
Yes, I was born December 12, 1981.
Okay.
So I'll be 42 in December.
December.
Oh, okay. So share with us, how has it been from you, right from when you were born, growing up, and up until now? How has it been for you?
I want to start by defining cerebral palsy. It's a condition that affects the posture and movements of a person that has it. It's caused by injury to the brain during birth.
Yeah.
So my mom, she told me that when they were about to give birth to me, she had difficult labor.
Okay.
She had a very, very prolonged labor. So when I finally came out, cerebral palsy affected me.
Wow.
So that's it. So growing up, it was not really easy, but God saw me through. I had different cases of sicknesses, but I scaled through by God's grace, and I'm here today.
Yeah, I like the fact that you ended up by saying I'm here today. How has the society treated you, in terms of growing up, going to school, going out to get things for yourself, all of that? How has it been?
Well, our African society, they tend to see a physically disabled person as a person that is worthless. They cannot have anything to, they don't have anything to add to society, but it's a lie. By God's grace, I have been through Uniport. I went to Uniport. I graduated in 2006.
Wow.
I studied geography and environmental management. I own my own business. I'm doing very well. So the society has been, some have been supportive, some have been, normally, how they will treat us. But it doesn't affect me like that.
Okay. Let me come in there.
I like that.
I'm talking about the 6th of October every year.
Yes.
I know this day means a lot to you, and
Yes.
you've been imparting, you've been sensitizing persons over the years.
Yes.
And there's this network I believe you've built across.
Yes.
You are a strong advocate, which
Yes.
I strongly believe. Now tell us, this year came with a team,
Yes.
and with this team, sends a message very strong across Nigeria and like Africa too. Like you said that there are persons, especially in Africa, don't accept people with disabilities
Yeah.
somehow. But this message should help still pass the message across.
Yeah.
So can you expatiate on, or is there something you want to talk about?
Today, this year's theme is called Together We Are Stronger. So, every day and every year, 6th of October, we come together as people living in cerebral palsy to talk about and advocate for this condition. So if we get support from the government, from people around us, together we become stronger. That is the theme of the year.
The team is saying that let all hands be on deck,
Yeah.
government and non-governmental
Exactly.
bodies, stakeholders, all hands must be on deck to
Yes.
ensure that we support
Exactly.
the people living with cerebral palsy.
So do you have any direct message to the government?
Yes, the government should help us. As in, all of a physical disability is not the fault of the person that has it. So government should support us, encourage us by giving as an aid to people that are having this kind of condition, this kind of physical disability. God bless you all.
Okay. Here she is calling on government to ensure that they see how they can, include them in their policies and the things that they do,
Yeah.
so that they will also be carried along. Now, I want you to encourage people out there, because I was actually going through stuff yesterday, and I found out that one of she's a pharmacist. She had that condition, and her child just turned 15, and she used the opportunity to sensitize parents out there, and of course caregivers, to say that yes, when it happened to her, she was asking herself why her, but it has happened, and I want you to encourage parents out there, because most of the times when parents maybe happen to get a child with one disability or the other, they tend to feel that the world has come to an end.
Yeah.
So give a word of advice and encouragement, because I know that your mother gave you your support, your father, everybody around gave your support, and that's why you're here. So I want you to encourage parents out there.
But I want to encourage the parents out there that has a child with physical disability. Don't hide the child. Let the child go through life normally. If you can put him in school, put him in a special school, or even in a mainstream school, we have intellect, we are very, very intelligent. So the parents should not hide the child, bring the child out, no matter what society how society treats the child. They will learn if they see the child accomplishing things. So if you don't hide the child, you should help the child, support the child. Don't hate the child. It's not the child's fault. Don't hate the child. Support him in every way you can. God will help you in Jesus' name.
Amen. Okay. Joy is saying that yes, we must learn to. Parents must learn to give the support, just like she stated there, that the child has a disability is really not the child's fault, So that child needs all the love, all the support from parents, and that will help the child to live a normal life. Now, what other advice, what other things would you like to share with us today on this platform, talking to your friends out there who is also passing through what you're passing through, parents out there? What advice would you give generally to everybody that is watching?
Well, I would tell the person to be strong. We live in a society that doesn't really accept disability, but if you educate them, if you come out, if you get involved in the society, they will accept you. So that's my own take on that.
Okay.
Be strong. Don't allow your disability to limit you. Show people what you can do. Show people what you are, and you'll be fine.
Oh, that's a very strong one there. Come out.
Okay. You said you do business, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, outside the business, what other? Do you have any special talent, any special thing that you can do?
Yes, I can cook.
Oh, wow.
I can clean. I can run a laundry. I do all sorts of things.
Wow.
By God's grace.
Wow. It's been nice sharing this moment. I'm hearing from you, Joy Ijoma, David. We're super excited that you've been able to overcome all the stigma, all the things that come with being physically challenged, and here you are advocating that those who have one condition or the other should be able to come out, mingle, calling on parents to ensure that they allow their children to go through life, not to hide them, and give them the necessary support.
And I believe the message you sent out today has touched a lot of persons. Those with the perception that people with living with disabilities don't really have much to offer. We definitely have a rethink right now, and think positively and know that in as much as you make yourself available, opportunities will be out there for you to showcase yourself.
All right, together we are stronger, and Joy, we're believing that together we'll continue to be stronger. I want to wish you the very best in life.
Thank you.
And that birthday, we hope that you invite us come this birthday, so we'll come celebrate with you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So we've been speaking there with Joy Ijoma Davis. There, she is a strong, I would say, warrior. There, someone who has overcome, of course, the challenge of cerebral palsy, and she is out there, fending for herself and encouraging others. So I want to say kudos to her there. All right. Up next.
We have this feature on Rotary Club of Opobo Shore Lines.
The Rotary Club of Opobo Shoreline celebrated the official inauguration of Rotarian Jennifer Asasa Chile on this day, the 30th of September 2023, as the third president of the club since its inception. It was a moment of exhilaration and excitement as friends, families, Rotarians, and dignitaries gathered in their numbers to witness this great occasion. In her inaugural speech, Rotarian Jennifer Asasa Chile conveyed her determination to uphold the club's mission and vision with humanitarian services to better the lives of individuals in the community. She also urged the population to join in making the society a better place in acts of charity and other humanitarian services. The high point of the event featured award presentation to the best Rotarian of the year, other award winners, installation of the board of directors for the 2023-2024 Rotary year, and also the induction of new members into the club.
I feel loved, I feel supported. It's yes, people identify with charity and love to humanity. So this just shows that what Rotary is doing and what I identify as a Rotarian, people support it and they're part of it. When you possess those attributes that shows love to humanity, charity, selfless service, then you're good to go. You can be part of Rotary. You can give your time as a Rotarian. You can give your treasure. You can also give your talent. So
lots and lots of jubilation and celebration filled the air, which marked a new beginning of the Rotary year for the Rotary Club of Opopo Shoreline.
Right, we want to say congratulations there to Richard and Jennifer Adasa-Chile there as the third president, Rotary Club of Opopo Shoreline. We want to wish her the very best, as she said. Of course, her
Rotary Club now, it's just a normal thing that as Rotarians, we owe it to the society to be selfless, and that's what always plays out anytime, because it's almost like every Saturday we have one or two activities from Rotary Club that are working on projects, installations, and a lot of services they render out to the world.
Yeah, you can say that again. We want to wish her once again the very best as she takes her club to the next level. All right, you also know that we're still basketing in the euphoria of the Nigeria at 63 celebration, and of course to mark this year's celebration, the Pst Expression Art Foundation organized a program for the children, to create hope, and we were there and we captured the sights and the sound. Let's take a look. I'll be back.
To mark this year's Independence Day celebration, Pst Expression Arts Foundation, in collaboration with LASEC Model School, Ogale Eleme, and University of Port Harcourt Arts Theatre, held an Independence Day Children Arts Festival with the theme, The Nigeria of Our Dreams. The event featured wonderful and colorful display by children from different schools, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of our country, Nigeria. The high point of the event was a drama presentation portraying the ills of the society with the aim to instill hope. There were goodwill messages from dignitaries who graced the occasion.
We are in a very special area. We use creativity. We use the culture of the people to create. And this is where PSC is operating today.
We want them to understand that growing up means expressing yourself. And it is when you learn to express yourself that you become a better human being.
But what I saw today is that there are people who believe in Nigeria, and that's why such a young girl could come and muster friends and all that to perform for Nigeria.
An event such as this cannot be complete without the cutting of the independence cake.
Celebrate Nigeria. It's for Nigerians to see how Nigeria is. In the eyes of the children, everything that was done here were performed by children. So this is the voice of children. They're telling you this is what this is our opinion about Nigeria. I want to believe that when the children start to do this, we will have positive change because they are watching. They need good examples.
The purpose is for us to renew sense what Nigeria is today or yesterday and what it is tomorrow, giving them hope.
My advice to the youths or people out there is to not to give up.
I believe that these children deserve a bigger stage, a really good theater with more audience.
What has happened today by this expression, it will enable other young people to follow.
My assessment in a nutshell is this, that the event of today clearly indicates that there is hope for the country.
Indeed, it was a successful independence program for the children and the Pst Expression Arts Foundation.
Okay, we want to say
Interesting
kudos
events,
there.
interesting events.
You could see the children, displaying different things just to celebrate our great country, Nigeria.
Now, this, aspect I'm going to talk about links up with what I said earlier when we started this program. Creativity, should I say, social trends and dress code, like every other aspect of human's lifestyle endeavor, has this social significance. Like you see persons who dress Western, some dress African, some dress according to maybe the mood, the weather and all that. Then we have other trends like the nails, which I was admiring your nails initially. That some even evolved, were trending initially, went and others came and others still came back. Then the colors too speaks a lot, sends the messages across to different persons. So for you, I don't know, maybe you must have dressed according to the weather today or your mood. And so tells your nails. Maybe you are still celebrating your birthday.
Of course, I'm still celebrating my birthday and I was still celebrating Nigeria at 60.
Let me shake my nuts. At least I'm trying. I'm maintaining my Well, so this next feature is going to be talking about nails. So enjoy.
Welcome to this segment of Beauty Enhancement on Garden City Radio, reaching you from NTA Port Harcourt Network Center. On today's episode, we're looking at how artificial nails improve beauty today and its benefits and implications, if any. Join us now to find out.
We beautify people. We fix their nails. We do their hair, different types, to make them look attractive to their husbands. You see, formerly, you will see some ladies, their nails will be looking so dirty. But with the aid of artificial nails, you find out that their nails is no longer looking dirty. We have different size, we have long, we have middle, we have undershorts. It makes them look fine and clean. It makes their nail clean. And it makes them to be conscious not to eat with dirty fingers. with the fixing of nail, it makes them give attention to their nails from time to time instead of leaving it so dirty. But when you come to the side effects, it has side effects in the sense that when you are fixing nails frequently, it tends to eat your natural nails. That is, your natural nails will be growing dwindling. It will no longer be as it used to be. Sometimes, if you hit your nail on something, it can pull your nail because of that artificial nail, either hand or your toes. Chemical can be toxic. You may eat particles of it in your food, which may have serious health implication in your system, because the chemical we are using for it is not consumable chemicals.
Once in a while I fix nails occasionally. I don't fix it often, but the reason why I fix my nails is it beautifies my fingers and it makes me look more presentable, especially when I have occasions to attend. It lasts depending on the kind of nails I decide to do at a particular time. If it's acrylic nails, it lasts longer. If it's normal nails, it lasts more too. Depends. And sometimes I don't like carrying it for a very long time though, because I have a very soft nails. 3 weeks to 1 month, max 1 month.
If I'm not mistaken, this is up to 10 years now I've been doing this work. Yes. Let's say that majority of ladies, some of them are very dirty to take care of themselves. That's why some of the ladies, the husband used to move outside to look for what they want outside. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very good for a lady to look good and add more beauty towards herself, add more beauty towards them. Yeah.
I feel very comfortable. I need to do some things, but now I'm doing work. I can't fix it for now. Okay, that's when I'm free. I can do my nails and all that. It is very, very fine and nice. I feel very comfortable and all that. Yeah.
Well, my advice to those that fix nails is that they should fix it with caution. They should not allow the nail to overstay on their nails. And they should fix nails.
You know what I was going to say, Francis? You know, there is no, they say no pain, no gain. You know, whatever have an advantage has a disadvantage. As much as I want to look good, you know, want to slay, we must do everything with moderation.
Yeah. Like while that feature was playing out, I was just pondering within myself. I said, wow, I love fashion, I love class, I love to see beautiful ladies with class just like you. And I know somehow you do it in moderation, because I see some ladies out there with very lengthy nails, and somehow do they consider the fact that those nails could attract dirt? Do they keep it clean? Do they observe hygiene with it? And then I ask, how do this lady, how do they even wash or cook with these kind of nails? But like you said,
they do all of that. You know, when you get used to certain things, you'll be able to find your way around navigate around those things. So it's just normal that when you have the nails on, you manage it, take care of it, and ensure that
and
you're
as for
fine.
you, keep being trendy. I love your nails.
Thank you. Okay, on that note, we've come to the end of our package for you today on the program Garden City Rendezvous. We hope you enjoyed every bit of what we brought to you today on the program. As always, Blessing Oti is my name.
Like I rightly said initially, we were going to deliver to you sweet, tasty, and spicy. And I believe you enjoyed our time out. Till same time next week, I'm Francis Nsan. Bye for now.
Bye.